In this video, I'm going to show you every hidden screw, how to take the door off, and how to release that door boot safely. Let's get into it. One of the best tools you're going to need is some Gorilla Tape. Believe me, it works. With the top panel removed, go ahead and remove those 4 screws that have the triangle beside of them. One of the screws on here did get stuck, and keep in mind the 2 screws towards the front left side is actually for a speaker and not part of the frame assembly. On both sides of the washing machine, there is a small plastic panel. It slides down, but you have to release this lever underneath. You just push up underneath it and then pull out. It's kind of hard at first. You just push in and then you're gonna pull out and then slide down all at the same time. There are a plastic panel on the right side and then one on the left side as well. And then behind it is a screw. You'll need to take that screw out on both sides. Here's the other side just for reference. You gotta be really careful. It does look easier than it is, but just showing you guys the process so you know. And it's just a single screw, and I don't know why my drill keeps doing that. It's in reverse and then it turns right like it's trying to tighten, but anyway, 1 screw on each side. Now both of these sides literally look the same, but they are labeled right and left. I guess it's some way of how it's positioned to go inside. I just put the screws in there and then secured those with some Gorilla Tape and then just wrapped them up nice and tight because believe me, by the end you'll have a lot of screws. Next, we're going behind the detergent dispenser. So pop that bottom door open, remove both detergent dispensers, and then you'll see this. You'll see 6 screws. We're gonna go ahead and remove each of those screws that you can see visible here. How do you all like your machine so far? I'm assuming if you're taking the front door off, you probably don't like it too much right now. Overall, over the last year, 2 years, however long you've had it, how has it been for you? Leave me a comment down in the comment section below and let me know how yours has been. Also, I'd like to point out that this process took me about 30 minutes, give or take, to take the whole front door off. It's really not that bad. There's probably about 15, 20 screws, and then you gotta take the ring around the door seal. Now, that's probably the hardest part of this whole process, that and putting it back together. It's really not that bad. Now, I was really excited to test this control panel, and I'm really sorry, but I forgot to film putting the door back on. The hardest part is going to be putting the latch back on. Once you take that off, it just flies down, and you're like, oh, I don't even know how that went. But there's basically only one way that it can go, and I think there's a white part of the door latch, and it goes up towards the top. And then there's like a long slender piece that goes down towards the bottom. Once those 6 screws are out, go ahead and remove that plastic panel. Just be cautious of that black plastic hose that's wrapped around the lint trap. You don't want to pull it out, stretch it, or damage it. Now, it's been a hot minute since I actually did this repair, but from what I can remember, you got to take those 2 screws in the middle and then the 2 screws at the top on the far right hand side off. So in total, there's 4 screws here that you'll need to remove. Now here are the 6 screws that you'll need to remove. One of them is off the frame. I'm sorry about that. It's pretty hard to film. I thought it was in there, my bad. But it's in the same location as that far right one, just on the far left. You can figure this out. Next, we're gonna take the 2 screws that hold the door latch in. Now, if you don't wanna try this because you're not sure how it goes back in, it is kind of a pain. Just pull the door off just a little bit and see if it slides out gently. Just remember, you'll have to take pictures of where those connectors go. I also got this 1 screw stuck at the top. I think it was my drill's fault, could have been mine, but I ended up using this method with just a screwdriver just kind of pressed up underneath. Next, we have to remove the spring-loaded door seal holder. It is not the easiest thing in the world. I actually had a little metal pick from lock picking that I used. I was able to just kind of get in there, loop that around, just be really careful not to damage the rubber. And then I just kind of like slid it up and back. I did use my hands and my fingers. Don't do that. Use something like a screwdriver or a wedge or something else that doesn't involve your fingers because it can hurt you. I'm not responsible if you hurt yourself. Be careful. I love you. Now make sure it doesn't get bent. It needs to be in that same position and don't break this. And remember, when you put it back together, it goes in this valley right here. With the door seal holder removed now, you can pull the door off, but you'll need to make sure that you remove that connector or unplug it. It's the one that goes to the little LCD panel at the very top. It's the small slender cable. The other one, I think, goes to a fan. Pause this video at the door latch and just make sure that you could see where things are plugged up. And I think I got it wrong. The white part actually goes towards the bottom, it looks like. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment, like, comment, share. It all helps the algorithm to grow my channel so I can make more videos just like this one. Take care, God bless you guys, and Jesus loves you.